Lesson 356. Sickness is but another name for sin, and healing is another name for God. The miracle is thus a call to Him. The miracle is therefore a call to God. Welcome to the Qigong Support for A Course in Miracles students. My name is Judith, and this is the Lucid Mind Center, a virtual center for retraining the mind. And the reason why this is called Qigong Support is because I'm incorporating the Qigong method and the Qigong teachings with the Course in Miracles teaching. And the Qigong, as it is a physical, very soft physical exercise, it helps us opening up our channels towards our Creator, towards our Christ consciousness, and bringing this Christ consciousness and healing deep into ourselves. After we have read and contemplated this lesson together, I'm going to guide you to Qigong classes which are suitable to this lesson. And today's lesson is about healing, so I will be sending you to Qigong classes about healing. So let's read our lesson together, and I'm going to give you more instructions at the end. Lesson 356. Sickness is but another name for sin. Healing is but another name for God. The miracle is thus a call to Him. Father, you promised you would never fail to answer any call your Son might make to you. And we are all the Son of God. It does not matter where He is, what seems to be His problem, nor what He believes He has become. He is your Son, and you will answer Him. The miracle reflects your love, and thus it answers Him. Your name replaces every thought of sin, and who is sinless cannot suffer pain. Your name gives answer to your Son, because to call your name is but to call His own. It is so beautiful. And this is really what we want to do. We want to understand that we have a communication with our Father, with our Creator, and that we are that Son of God. It is not simply about physical sickness. It's also the mental sickness. The physical sickness is usually an expression of what we are going through. Like, for example, right now I have got headache. We have got like a heat, kind of a strange Kalima heat wave in Gran Canaria right now. There's a lot of sand in the air. And I have now, for the third day, I have got headache. And the reason this is there, I don't know. But I'm definitely not in the best version of myself. I'm not sleeping well, and there is all an expression of there's something bothering me. And I also know what is bothering me. I've been telling you about this yesterday. Plus, there is people arriving now for the Christmas season. And it is stressful. And I'm kind of thinking, oh my God, how am I going to get through it? Instead of actually looking forward to it. And this is kind of a symptom of me creating my own discomfort. It's expressing my own discomfort. Healing is, as it says here, healing is but another name for God. And so I look at sickness as another option for healing. Remembering that God will always answer us if we just allow ourselves to remember, to ask for the help, and also remember that there is only that one Son of God, and we have split our mind into a billion different human experiences, but it doesn't change the fact that it's always the same one Holy Son of God. And what matters here is that we remember it. I need to remember, you need to remember, the neighbor needs to remember, but we can't force nobody to remember. The knowing has to arise from the deep wisdom within. And the Qigong is helping us to circulate this through, to get the inspiration in, sink it down into our lower dantian, and let the wisdom rise from the kidneys and Mingmen, as the Chinese say, that this is where the wisdom and the serenity and the inner peace is located according to Qigong. If you have never done Qigong before, I suggest you watch the two videos about how Qigong can help you as a Course in Miracles student, you can find the link below, which is going to give you a little bit more insight of how you can apply, and also the basic postures. So in the Qigong class, which I'm going to guide you through, there's going to come a moment where I'm going to say, and now let's think about your affirmation or your prayer. So what you want to do then is put the video on hold and then read the idea, read the prayer, and also read the statement of what am I. You want to, because you really want to anchor this. This is what we're doing now. These 10 days, we want to remember of what we are. And we are the Holy Son of God. And this is just before Christmas. If you're following the Course in Miracles with the actual year, then we are just about to arrive at Christmas, just a few days away. And it's the birth, the return of Christ, which we are celebrating every year. And it's like a every year reminder that that is what we really want to become and want to do, want to remember. So with this idea in mind, let's read this lesson one more time before I send you off to Qigong. Lesson 356. Sickness is but another name for sin. Healing is but another name for God. The miracle is thus a call to Him. Father, you promised you would never fail to answer any call your Son might make to you. It does not matter where he is, what seems to be his problem, nor what he believes he has become. He is your Son, and you will answer him. The miracle reflects your love, and thus it answers him. Your name replaces every thought of sin, and who is sinless cannot suffer pain. Your name gives answer to your Son, because to call your name is but to call his own. Wonderful. So for this particular lesson, I'm inviting you to this seated Qigong class, to this standing Qigong class. Here you have the reading of what am I, and here you have the list of all Qigong classes if you would like to do another one. Love, light and Qi to you.